Okay guys, now we'll see some like built-in modules in Node.js. So built-in modules means we don't have to write another code or get acquired from somewhere else. We just directly require it. And the first module we'll see, which is called OS. So what does OS? So as the name suggests, it will just give you information about the operating system, memory, a little bit about hardware. But you'll be asking like, then why we have to play with the OS on all that stuff? Suppose you are deploying your system on a server. I know by default you get all the info about the server, but you can write a condition like, if the server is having this, then do this part. If the server is doing this, then do this part. So that's kind of stuff which is very, I think, advanced. So let's just see OS module which we can easily use. So we'll say firstly constant equals to OS equals to require. Now here typically when we need a module, we'll say like dot slash and the file name. So currently it's a built-in module, so we can just directly write the module name, which is called OS. And here this OS can be like any variable like XYZ, but OS what we should use because we are using OS. Now if I console.log OS directly, nothing else, node app, so we can get a bunch of stuff. I mean, you can see there's again elix. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. You can see up priorities stuff. Now we'll see some basic stuff. So suppose we'll say console.log os dot, we'll say platform. We'll make a here and we'll say platform info. So you know everything is built on architecture 32 or 64. So we'll just check whether it's a architecture 32 or 64. And there are softwares also, like some software is running on 32 architecture but not on 64, but some are running on 64 not on 32. Like on these conditions also we can just run some external libraries. Now if I just do a CLS first, yeah, now if I'll say node app, see in the end we got Windows 32. Let me just remove this because it's spitting a lot of stuff with it. You can see it's showing you I have a Windows 32 bit and this is a platform. Now if I say console.log os.type, so it will give me the type of OS like Windows, Mac or what. So it's showing you it's a Windows NT. Now if I say console.log os.userinfo, so as the name suggests, it will just give a user info like on what name it has been registered. So you can see it's showing us like username is Zeno, its home directory is like c//users//Zeno, shell null. If I just remove this function, let me just check. Okay, now it will just give the yeah. So we have to call everything as a function. Now if I say console.log os.uptime, so from how much time the system is being on the on state and continuously running, so we get this value. You can see 107094. so basically this value is in seconds. If you just divide it by 60, we'll get in minutes. Then if we just divide it by this whole after getting in minute, put a divisor, yeah, we can get in hours. So I think it's okay. Let's just see. So it's like it's up from 30 hours. It hasn't been restarted till then. Then we can do a lot of other stuff. We can get os dot release, and we get the release info. So it's the release of 10.0.19042. Then we can get also os dot like set priority. So you know priorities about like every function has a priority, like this will execute first, then this will in the second part. So we can just set priority. So I want for this priority to be 20. So it won't return anything, you can see. Okay, error out of range, sorry. Now fill this 17. So you can see undefined, the priority has been set to 17. Same way we can get the priority also of the same process. We'll just save it. Now we can see the priority is 0 for that, so we are showing 0. I think if we say copy this part, now if we check, so you can see now it's being 10 also, because we have changed the priority. Now the I think priority has moved to 10 after 17, so it's showing you 10 priority. Now apart from that, we can also get os dot platform network interface. So network interface is kind of like when you play with the networking, so that's not a part. So if I just show you, so you can see we getting address, and then we are getting marks, net marks. When you, it's mostly used like when you have a in local IP address, I'll say, and address ethernet, you can see it's my local IP address, and bunch of stuff is giving in network interface. Then we can also have os dot where was like home directory. Where is the home directory? So it will give the home directory is C user Zeno. Now suppose I want the memory I mean like RAM. So I can say os dot total mem. So it's saying you have a 796 memory. That means it like 7.9 GB, like 8 GB memory you have. Then we can also get temporary directory. So that's C users temp, something like that. I can't remember it fully. So yeah, C users Zeno app data local temp. Then we can have os dot host name. So currently I think we'll get a null host name or something like that, I am not sure of. Okay, I'm showing desktop, like, but if you are using maybe localhost, so it will just give you maybe localhost, but currently I'm directory running, so it's showing you my desktop name. Then we can also have os dot like a version. We can get the version. So it's showing you I have a Windows 10 Pro. Now I can also get the CPU information, which is I think very much useful. CPU, yeah, you can see we got a bunch of CPU information. So let's just start from the starting. So it's AMD processor Ryzen 7 4800H with Radeon graphics, speed 2895, then times says idle. Then you're getting a bunch of information, and yeah, so like this is all about your OS module, which you can easily use in your Node.js platform.